Ladies and gentlemen, you're live on the Tommy and Johnny Show.
That's right, everybody. The Tommy and Johnny Show.
Episode 5. We're bringing it back, everybody.
Episode 5. It's been a long time.
You know, we're here, 2020. You know, what a great year, Johnny.
It's a great year.
You know, I know it's only been 11 days or something.
That's right, that's right.
You know, it's good so far, you know.
It's doing good. You know,
Trump's almost out of office, you know.
Well, thanks to those damn liberals.
Well,
trying to get him out of the damn office.
Well, it's wonderful, you know.
It's a terrible thing. It's a travesty.
Well, first of all, you know, even if if he gets impeached or not, it's only one more year left of him.
He's gonna get reelected. Trust me.
But you know,
he's gonna get reelected.
Other than that, you know, it's good to be back with you folks. You know, it's been a long time.
Tommy's been busy.
It's been almost 3 years or something?
3 years, 4 years, something like that.
You know, something like that. You know, it's like I'm always traveling everywhere and people come up to me, they're saying, Tommy, where's Johnny? How's he been? You know, is he still with his wife? Has he lost the weight? Is Walter still following him? I don't know.
Bringing up my damn weight problem every single day. I'm a big guy. It's not a big deal.
I always tell him that. You know, he's a big guy, so it's no big deal. You know? He's never gonna lose the weight, probably.
It's like a water bear. I'm big.
He's a big guy, so no big deal.
It's not a big deal, And yeah, Walter is still being a creep,
That's right. I mean, I was doing an episode with him, and he was still following us.
He was asking about what we're doing for Christmas. It was weird. I said, no, we're not going to tell you what we're doing.
You know, he ruined Johnny's Christmas.
He ruined it. He bringing up my ex-wife. There was a whole
the man's
divorce.
just rude. The man's just very rude.
He's trying to make me cry on live on the show, and it's terrible.
It's terrible, really. But we're back to you folks.
We're back.
Episode 5. We got a lot of good news for you.
A lot of great news.
Jim's back with us.
Jim's back.
Of course,
he's busy. He's busy on his damn phone.
I'm sorry about
okay.
that.
Yeah, all right.
Okay,
that's enough.
right.
That's enough. All right.
We know.
They know you're here. That's
I was just playing WoW Classic.
Yeah, wow.
Okay,
Wow, nobody cares. That's right. But let's get on with the show.
Anyways, speaking of fast food,
Johnny, we're not even talking about fast food.
I'm trying to segue into something here. Jim, ladies and gentlemen, has been working at Subway.
Hello, everyone.
Why the hell are you working at Subway, Jim? Huh?
Well, after leaving the show,
After you got fired, you mean? You didn't leave?
Yeah, Johnny fired you. I don't know if you remember that.
Throw a napkin at that face.
Well, I needed some way to make money, and I wasn't making it, at the show anyways. So I thought for the first time in a long time I'd make some money.
Okay. And you went to Subway?
Yeah, but all places you could have worked at. Come on, Subway? Come on.
Yeah, you could have gone to Mickey D's, Burger King, something.
Any other fast food restaurant, really.
Yeah, well...
Quiznos?
They just needed somebody because, after the whole Fogel thing, they just haven't been the same. And
yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that, really. It's just nobody's eating that Subway anymore. I'm not eating that Subway. Johnny sure as hell shouldn't be eating that Subway.
No, I'm not. Definitely not. But I when I did just stop by to see Jim, I noticed that the spicy Italian is no longer on the value menu. What's the deal with that?
Yeah,
what's the deal with that?
Yeah, I mean,
it's bullcrap.
It makes a lot of people
hold
unhappy.
on a second. Johnny, what are you talking about spicy Italians? You told me you weren't even eating there.
I told you.
How would you even know about this, first of all?
I stopped by. I glanced at the menu.
Oh, you could see the menu all the way from the outside window. Is that right?
I had to walk in.
He got the 3 for $18 footlongs, which
Johnny.
I mean,
you got 3 spicy
Johnny, you're doing
Italians.
it again. You're relapsing.
I had to walk in there to yell at Jim.
I told you
I had to order a sandwich. I was hungry.
He got a large Coke, too.
I was thirsty.
40 ounces.
Straight from the horse's mouth. We're hearing it straight from Jim. You got to be kidding me.
A dozen cookies, too.
A dozen cookies, Johnny?
I mean, if you're in, when in Rome, right? So, so I was in there. I was yelling at Jim. I said, Jim, make me a damn sandwich. So I got a spicy Italian.
It was 3 sandwiches.
I mean, don't really shoot me.
3 sandwiches, Johnny. Come on now.
I was going to bring you one, maybe.
It's just basically
extra ranch.
It's all horse meat that you're eating in there,
No.
You start eating there, you might as well be touching little kids.
The chicken that was independently verified to be 54% chicken.
That's enough. That's all I need. I just need a clean 54%. And you got me. That's all I need.
It's disgusting. It's probably not even kosher, really. I don't even know.
it's not kosher. You know, I mean,
It's not kosher.
You don't have your sandwich shop open anymore, Tommy. So I
Well,
can't even go there.
There's always, it's closed down for now. It could in the future maybe.
So where the hell am I supposed to go for these sandwiches if the Tommy shop?
We're always talking Quiznos. You were always talking Quiznos for a
terrible.
while.
Quiznos, if you listen to this,
Well,
you're
this is
terrible.
blasphemy right now. How are you gonna tell me Quiznos is terrible? Come on now.
It's terrible. You might as well just stay home, make a sandwich. Because it's crap. Throw it on the ground, pick it up. That's better than a Quiznos sandwich.
Wait, Jim. I got a quick question for you, real quick. Why were you? Ladies and gentlemen, we found him wandering in the streets. He kind of looked confused.
Like a madman.
He had this crazy look in his eyes. I was
Wearing his Pokemon shirt.
Yeah, he's wearing like a Pikachu or something like that. I don't even know. Some like yellow rat, something. I don't even know.
Something.
But Jim, like, what's going on with you? How you been? How you doing?
You doing okay, Jim? I mean,
I hope we're doing okay. You
got us worried.
I'm kind of a little worried. I don't want to get stabbed in the back.
No, it's nothing like that. It's just really hard to work at Subway when you're not completely hammered all the time.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
It's just between
Jim, do we need an intervention? You got to get an intervention for you there,
Yeah,
buddy?
what's going on here? You get involved with drugs, alcohol?
Doing
What's
drugs?
going on here?
You're doing the
between
weed?
Fogel in the back at all times, just demanding things and
Wait, you talking about Jared?
Jared doesn't work,
No.
right?
Jared's in prison. What are you talking about, Jim?
It's been a while. I did too much corporate lingo. Yeah, they haven't told the public, but Jared Fogel actually worked at my store.
Jared, no. No.
They wouldn't let that guy, that
Jared's
child
in
like
prison.
out there.
There's no way. There's just no,
There's no
Jim,
way.
what the hell are you talking about?
No, he's actually the buyer there, and Epstein is also his support.
Epstein died. He got murdered.
Epstein hung himself. I just last I heard.
That's what they tell the media. This is Subway corporate stuff. I'm sorry.
Jim, what the hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Jim?
It's crazy talk. Go back to your wall.
Yeah, just
we're done talking.
we got Jim staring at a wall. I got a Pikachu, I got a Pokemon poster up there for him to look at.
The first
I would-
movie or something like
It's the
that.
first movie. I heard it's okay.
He's
I would gladly look at the wall for no money, then work there.
You get paid with love and
Jim,
experience.
Maybe all the WoW time that you want or something. I don't even know what it's called.
It's getting to your brain.
Many
Video
children.
games. It's proven fact that it's terrible for your brain.
It's rotting your brain.
It's terrible.
Your diet. It's basically like Johnny's diet. You're just feeding a bunch of crap into your mind.
My diet's great. What are you talking about? I got a great diet.
It's like the corn nuts of
Corn nuts
the
are
mind.
great. Corn nuts are great. It's got corn. It's got real corn in it. It's good for you. Corn's a vegetable, Tommy. I don't know if you know this.
Anyway, Jim, enough of you. We're sick of you.
So many children.
But so glad to have you back. But anyway, let's get on with the show.
Let's get going.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so the main topic of the day, we're going to be talking about a little bit of Donald J. Trump.
That's right. The president himself.
He's finally getting impeached.
It's despicable.
Pelosi's finally sent the articles in.
That liberal piece of crap.
McConnell's finally agreed to it.
Terrible.
That goddamn turtle man. I hate looking at him. He's like Yertle the turtle over here.
Hello.
Jim, turn around.
Just turn back around with the turtle sound
stop making
effects.
noises. Turn off his mic right now.
You're distracting us.
I got a little switch right here. I'm just gonna keep it on and off for him. All right.
There we go.
There we go.
Anyways,
it's
back
silence,
to
just the way I like
back
it.
to grown-up talk.
That's right. Donald Trump, the impeachment. That's right.
It's terrible. I can't believe
it's
happening.
great. He's finally getting impeached. At least, I've said it before. Donald Trump basically wants to slap barcodes on Muslim people, on the Mexicans.
You gotta keep it. With these illegals, you've got to make sure you know where they're at all times.
No.
Because they're bringing in drug dealers, they're bringing in criminals, they're ruining this country. So Trump was doing what we need to do. It's terrible. These damn liberals. They've been trying to take out this president since day one.
What are you talking about? He's over there talking with Ukrainians, trying to put, a bunch of dirt.
He's got to figure out what's going on with Mr. Creepy.
Yeah, but
sliding his hands, giving your daughter a kiss on the face. It's creepy, so you got to figure out what the hell's going on with Biden's son.
But the thing is you can't be, working with the enemy. You know what I mean?
Ukraine is our enemy. It's our friend. What are you talking about?
Well, anybody that's close to Russia is pretty much our enemy.
We've made ties to Russia. I'm not a big fan of Russia, but Trump's been trying to turn it around. He made friends with the Rocket Man.
Well, it's not even that. He's basically he's got these secret businesses and he's just funneling money to them, selling secrets to Iraq.
You're starting to sound like Jim. You're starting to sound like Jim.
Nuclear secrets. This is like real stuff that we're talking about, Jim. He's racist. He's the biggest racist that's ever been president.
No, that's definitely Obama. Obama's the biggest racist ever been. He's been kicking out Mexicans since the first day he went into office. It's damn racist.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't the biggest Obama fan.
I hated Obama.
You might have kicked out, a few 100,000 Mexicans, but it's nothing compared to what Trump is. The man's basically got a bunch of white supremacists supporting him.
It's not his fault.
It's basically bringing dictatorship back to America.
No, this is how a strong president is.
It's disgusting, really. This country would have been a lot.
Okay, I will say I'm a bit disappointed that, where's this wall at? So I'm a little pissed about that.
If there's any great walls that we got, it's the one that Jim's looking at right now.
It's a really nice wall.
It's a great wall.
Goddamn right it is. But then the wall that
I want this damn wall
The
up.
wall is something that just made no sense even from the beginning.
No, you definitely need a wall.
It's just like, what's the wall? I don't even get it. It's.
What do you not get about a wall, Tommy?
What's the point of having a wall?
So you keep all the damn illegals and criminals out of this beautiful country.
What are you talking about? They could just take a plane right over something.
Illegals can't afford a plane.
It's just like we're trying to build this Great Wall of America. It made a lot of sense in China, in ancient China.
It's a beautiful wall.
They were worried about people raiding them on horseback. And
That's
stuff.
what's happening right now. We got a caravan of people coming in. Trying to get in this damn country.
And it's just like, the wall's not even being built.
It's not being built.
They can't get the land. It's just a big headache.
Because Mexico's, they won't pay for it like they said they were gonna.
But they're not gonna pay because they're too busy, blowing each other up and cutting each other's heads off
crazy
and stuff,
down there. I wanted to go down there for a vacation, they've got cheap food, good tacos, but it's
they
dangerous.
Got great tacos.
It's dangerous, for somebody of my skin pigment.
Well, I definitely wouldn't go down there myself now. It's just this is too dangerous.
It's too crazy.
But you can't build a wall. It's just a waste of money. It's ridiculous. This country would have been a whole lot better off if we just had Sanders to begin with. No,
nobody wants that socialist piece of crap.
This
he's too old. You know what I mean? So no,
what are you
Tommy.
Talking about? Trump is like 65 or something.
But he's still
66?
he's doing great. Look at him. He's got a great tan.
What are you talking? The Orange Man? What are you talking about? That's the fakest tan I ever seen.
Look at his wife, his kids. They're beautiful.
It looks like yeah. Of course, he thinks his kids are beautiful. He wants to date his own daughter. I mean, for God's sake, that's disgusting.
She's very attractive, So I mean, can you blame the guy? So
I guess you're right about that. I can't really deny it. Ivanka, she got a badanka dunk on the
She's got the booty on her,
I would definitely maybe take a little.
I'd get behind that choo-choo train.
I'd be riding that train all the way home. You know what I mean? And just grab it and just ride on home. You know what I mean, Johnny?
Oh yeah, I did.
Jim, how do you feel about it?
How do you think about that?
No.
There we go. Anyways, back to Sanders, and like the Russians. There's a video of him drinking with the damn Russians.
What are you talking about?
He's
trying to connect. You're over here protecting Trump. Trying to make ties with Russia and whatnot. Sanders was doing that before him.
He's the president. He's got to try to calm the waters. Just like the Cold War.
Yeah, but
Sanders
at least
over there. Drinking, having a fun time.
He's acting as as a representative of the United States. He's trying to patch up these
Vermont?
relationships.
Nobody gives a crap about Vermont.
Well,
I wouldn't go there.
Well, at least
would you go to Vermont?
No, I would not go to Vermont. It's a terrible place.
On
the East Coast is basically, Vermont's basically the North Dakota of the East Coast.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
No
one wants to go there.
So, how can you trust a guy to run for president that runs Vermont?
Well, how can you trust a guy that's trying to send us into World War III?
He had to
tell me that.
He had to take that son of a bitch down. He had to take him down.
What are you talking about? He decides.
He's one of the worst terrorists in history. We had to take him down.
What are you talking about? He wasn't even doing anything. It's basically Trump's like, oh no, people are gonna impeach me right now. Who's the biggest target we got? Have Jim play some Xbox and go knock him out right now or something.
Jim couldn't do it. He couldn't.
He's sending out a drone.
I don't play Xbox. Oh, I turned my microphone on.
God damn it! He took the switch away from me, Johnny. God damn it!
I've always had the switch. I'm the sound guy. Remember?
No, we didn't hire you.
Out of my hand,
we didn't hire you back quite yet. We're just trying to figure out if you could do a job.
Yeah,
the damn job.
Jim, give me the goddamn switch.
Just give it back.
Okay, Boomer.
Oh jeez.
I don't,
Whatever the
you know,
hell
I don't
that
understand
means.
this phrase that you keep using, boomer.
These kids say, I don't know what that means.
It's just these kids come up with the worst lingo these days.
It's terrible. It's damn
terrible.
kids. I hate
Well, you
these
know,
damn kids.
It's terrible, you know. We're almost going to war with Iran, you know.
Good, because it's a crap country.
What are you talking about,
We need to
Johnny?
liberate them. You know, they shot down that damn plane.
I'm the one that's gonna get drafted.
Jim, you're not
Yeah,
ready. You're not ready for that war. I'll tell you
Jim,
that.
you
We've been playing
know,
too many
it might
video
be some
games.
like Vietnam, you know, like.
Maybe you should fight.
Well, we're
Yeah,
too
maybe
old
you
for that
should.
now.
You
You know,
know-
the cutoff age is like 28 or something now.
I join. I definitely join.
You know, first of all, Johnny, you're not gonna pass the physical.
I
They're
could
gonna
be-
take one look at you and just be like, "No, get the hell out of here right now."
I could be an officer. You know, I
You
could.
know, they'll probably roll you right out of the drafting.
No, everybody
area.
respects a good, heavy-set guy. You know, I look great in that.
Yeah,
in
you
that
could probably
outfit.
take a few bullets. You know, when they
I could take a lot of bullets. You know, and I'd be telling everybody what to do. You know, do this, do that. Shut. You know,
But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you know, Johnny, we got a little clip of Obama.
no, we don't play that on this show. We don't play
You know,
Obama.
You know, Jim, play the clip.
I don't.
This is Stephen Gadix of NPR News. Today, my guest is former President of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama. Mr. Obama, how are you enjoying your post-presidency?
Well, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it very much, actually. It's good to be here.
You know, currently the current administration is under some hot water at the moment. Do you feel that the Trump impeachment is justified?
Oh, well, of course I do. I think that every administration should be under scrutiny. Look at Richard Nixon. He was under the most
Tricky dick,
scrutiny
yes.
any other president that ever existed. And look at that. He's the only one to have resigned.
You know, you have always been on record saying that you did not agree with the current administration's agendas. How do you feel about the job that Trump has currently been doing?
Well, I really think that compared to me, you know,
Yes.
he's a very terrible golfer. This man
He
cannot.
does spend a lot of time on the golf course, yes.
He cannot putt under even to save his life. He spends more time golfing than I ever have, presidency or otherwise.
You know, this kind of leads into my next question, Mr. Obama. How do you, what are your personal thoughts on Mr. Trump?
Well, let me give you the scoop. And you're the only one that gets to hear this. Personally, I don't like him.
Well, you know what they always say, that the silence speaks volumes about that. You know, the current climate right now is that we may be entering a World War III, and many people are very terrified of the concept of that. What are your thoughts on the current crisis in Iran?
Well, you know, the choice of Trump to use drones to attack a high-profile figure, it's pretty cowardly. I would send something like, I don't know, SEAL Team 10. Take that guy out in his sleep.
Mr. Obama, you have been known to send in drone strikes yourself under your administration.
Oh, fuck me. I forgot about that. Yeah, well, my bad.
Mr. Obama, right now we only have at least another year, if not less, under the current administration. In the upcoming primary elections, who do you have as your favorite?
Well, you know I'm going to choose my boy, Andrew Yang. Okay. We had our first black president. That was me. We had our first orange president.
Yes.
It's time for our first Asian president. We need a yellow brother up in there. You hear me?
Yes, and I currently understand that you have a drink in your hand right now.
Yes.
We specifically told you not to have drinks on set, sir.
Okay. Well, how much do you like your funding?
Very much so. This has been Stephen Gadix of NPR News. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show.
That was terrible.
Yeah,
I told you, no clips on Obama on the show.
Well,
I can't stand for
we
it.
had to put it on the show. We worked. Jim worked so hard to go put it together.
Jim put it together.
He was looking. Broke away from WoW just to look for it.
Oh, it was terrible, Jim. Thanks a lot for ruining the show. The audience hated it.
Yeah,
I know they
thanks,
did.
Jim. Thanks.
You're talking about playing golf. You should be talking about some really important topics.
What are you talking about? Golf is like one of the best sports there ever
Well,
was.
actually, it's a pretty good sport. You
like to do a couple, 18 holes here and there, Johnny.
Yeah. I like to drive around that little cart, with the sandwich. You know.
Even for myself, I like to, go out with a couple guys, discover a couple holes with them. You know what I mean? That sounded a little wrong, now that I said it.
Gee,
I
Tommy,
I kind of completely regret saying it.
Walter's gonna call in, calling you, a gay.
Maybe,
a gay.
it's maybe the things that I say, it's no wonder that people are trying to, question my.
You say some gay stuff sometimes, Tommy, but it's okay.
It just comes out wrong.
It's all right.
When, up here, there's a lot of stuff going on up here, and it just comes out rapid fire. Boom, 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 boom.
That's
it's
right.
just coming out.
He's got a straight mind, but a gay mouth.
That's how we do it here on the Tommy and Johnny show.
That's how we do it.
This is it's the questions that everybody wants to hear,
but nobody wants to ask.
That's right.
It's been a great episode so far. We're in the new year.
Yeah,
and
2020. That's right.
A lot of people do New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, Johnny, you got a New Year's resolution?
No, I don't believe in it myself because I'm a rock star. I'm already perfect. I got nothing to change.
Well, no, there's no such thing as perfection, Johnny.
Well,
you're
looking at it, everybody. So.
I could probably think of a resolution for yourself, Johnny. If you need one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, you could probably stand to lose a couple.
A couple. I'm in the best shape of my life.
A couple 100 pounds or something.
No. I look amazing.
Well, the last time I saw you, Johnny, you were looking on the slim side of 300, but now it seems like you're getting on the fat side of 300.
It's all muscle mass.
This ain't no muscle
heavier.
What are you talking about? You're sitting in a chair all day, Johnny. It's disgusting, really. Like, come on now.
I do stuff.
You're still drinking the 64-ounce soda and corn nuts.
Every damn day. I get that damn soda. It's beautiful. I mix it up, Mountain Dew. You got Powerade.
You still got that Monster breath, too. It's just, it's rancid. It's terrible. And finally I got a table that's at least 3 feet away from Johnny, so I got my own space, ladies and gentlemen.
Nobody likes your cheap ass cologne, so you know what I mean. You were doing me a favor. I didn't want to bring it up because you're a damn liberal.
What are you talking about, Johnny?
You're so damn sensitive.
Cologne. You bought me this cologne for the last Christmas. What are you talking about?
I bought it, last second at a Walmart.
You told me you liked the smell, Johnny.
Well, I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but. I ran out of time. I forgot to buy him a present. So I stopped by, a Walmart. I picked up some $2 cologne.
Jesus Christ, Johnny. I'm going to have to start switching a new cologne now. I can't be having this on my conscience here. I'm going out there to the clubs, talking with people, They could probably smelling me right now, and they're probably just so offended by me.
Well, I didn't think you were actually going to wear it, So,
Well, of course I'm going to wear it. I don't want to be smelling like corn nuts after working a show with you, Johnny. Like, come on now.
Anyways, so what's your New Year's resolution then, Tommy?
Well, honestly, for my New Year's resolution, Johnny, I'm trying to cut out the blow right now, because the last episode we were doing, I just felt like I was really low energy. I was traveling all across Europe. Hanging out with Big Ben, he took a lot out of me,
Oh, I'm sure he did.
And so, the blow was kind of mixing up with everything else, and it was kind of just messing up all my brain,
Right.
So, I'm going to take a step back from it.
Yeah, take a step back, because you were coming in, you're all clogged up, your nose.
Yeah, it's just like, your
nose is dripping everywhere. It's disgusting.
It was just terrible,
That's why I always keep a box of tissues in there, because there's just shit's coming out of his nose. It's grossing me out, So,
We weren't supposed to talk about that, Johnny. Like, come on now. I thought you kept that tissue because you were always sweating all over the place.
No.
Have you been in an accident?
Facing a DUI?
Maybe late on child support payments?
Charged with a sex crime?
No problem.
Law Dogs will get you off. Hi, I'm Bork Bergson. We've been getting our clients out of shit pickles for over 20 years. We can get you the money that you deserve. Or, if you're facing life in prison, well, we can stop that from happening.
That's right, Borg. Jet Jensen here. Let's go ahead and hear some satisfied clients.
No, get that microphone out of my face. I did not kill him. I swear. I did tell you, boys, I did not kill him. I tried to kill El Chapo, but los mijos from Law Dogs, They helped me out, Way.
Yeah, I sent somebody out there to kill Chapo. Hillary knew about it the whole time. Thank you, Bork Jet. I'll check you back on the back nine. Yeah, remember those Hillary emails? Those are my boys.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Baby Dick Dennis. And I said the N-word without the N-word pass, and I got into some pretty big trouble. But, the law dogs got me off, and it's all gravy, baby.
No matter how big
Or how hard, the law dogs will get you off.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. All right, our next topic, Johnny, I got a little story for you. I did a little digging the other day. And I got this crazy story I want to tell you.
Crazy, okay.
So apparently, probably about like 3 or 4 years ago, there was a raid here in Arizona, and they went to a man by the name of Stephen Gore. You ever heard of him, Johnny?
No.
Well, this man, Stephen Gore, the feds raided him. He apparently owns a place known as the Biological Resource Center. And, well, the man's a mortician, and the feds raided him, and get this, ladies and gentlemen, they found just body parts just stitched to other bodies, mom's heads glued to dad's body.
It's disgusting.
They got buckets of dicks everywhere. They're hung up on the walls. It's disgusting. I read this story and I was just absolutely
Where the hell are you reading this from?
horrified.
This is
This is the
It's
internet.
terrible.
People are sending me this story and I'm just like, what the hell is this? What am I looking at here?
what are you reading?
I mean, it's disgusting. But anyway, this man.
What's he doing with these bucket of dicks? What's going on?
I don't even want to know what he's doing with these bucket of dicks. He's got heads in refrigerators.
Jeez.
People were so horrified at what they saw here. They arrested him. He's currently awaiting on trial right now. But it's terrible. It's just. I really want to know what's going on with that bucket of dicks.
What is he doing? Is he making pickled dicks? What's going on?
I don't know, but it's pretty terrible. There's actually he was buying body parts too. Loved ones would donate their bodies of the loved ones.
Okay.
And he would take them in. Get this right.
Uh-huh.
And he would send them to the military where they would be tested for being blown the hell up with IEDs, and maybe being used for a little,
I don't see a problem with
that.
that. I think you should be proud. As a patriot, you're going to be
What are you talking
used
about?
by.
They're already dead. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I don't have a problem with that. I would love to be one of those bodies.
I mean, Jesus, think about this, Johnny. Would you want your mother, maybe, your wife, your ex-wife?
You damn right I want my wife, stapled to a damn chair and getting her face blown apart.
Jesus, Johnny, I know it's been, maybe like, a month or two since you've been away. So I know it's a little tender for you, but like, come on, you can't be wishing, death on you,
I wish the worst for it, but it would still be a wonderful thing. When I die, make sure you donate my body to the military because I want to get blown up. I want to get a couple shots at me because that's what Americans do. That's what
Jesus
patriots
Christ,
do.
they could probably. I don't even think they could penetrate through the whole body with that weight. Jesus, Johnny.
I'd be perfect for it. You know what I mean? And I'll be. They'll strap me to like a crucifix. They'll tape an American flag to my hand, and they'll just shoot me off. Maybe there'll be like some good '80s music playing in the background. It's a beautiful thing, Tommy. So I don't really see a big problem with this story.
Jesus, Johnny, that would be one hell of a way to go out.
It'd be very patriotic.
Nothing screams America like a fat man flying over your country.
That's right. A very beautiful, big, husky male.
But, the people are very upset with him, of this man, Stephen Gore. They don't like, the mothers being blasted, away with M16s and stuff like that.
Well, I don't have a problem with that. I had the problem with what he's doing with these body parts. What is he Frankenstein? What's he doing?
I don't even really know. The bucket of dicks is like the one thing that's really like, it's kind of messed me up,
Is he having sex with these bodies?
I don't know. It's just like, I'm going to sleep at night, and all I see is just a bunch of dicks. It's just dicks everywhere. It's still, I can't get away from these dicks, man. They're like following me.
You're always thinking about penises.
I keep saying this stuff and it's just messing me up. I can't stop saying this stuff.
I'm glad he's behind bars because that's a scary story.
Well, he's not in bars yet. He's still on trial.
Well, damn straight he's going behind bars.
He's probably going to be in there.
And this was in Arizona? Where was it?
It's in Arizona. I can't remember exactly where, but
That's
it's a
scary.
great state still, other than that.
See, that's why we shouldn't have moved here. That's a total Arizona thing. That wouldn't happen in New York. No. Definitely not happen in New York. It's Arizona, piece of crap. That's a rat thing to do.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
But, so it's been a great episode, everybody.
Well, before we go, I got a quick thing that I want to reveal to you, Johnny.
Oh, do you? What you got? Okay.
I actually, I really wanted to get you a gym membership. That's it, that's
Me? No,
maybe we can, get together, maybe call a few gyms, maybe, possibly I can pay for you to get on that treadmill, something, just a few pounds, Johnny, just a few pounds.
I mean, I hear you can pick up some ladies there, so maybe I'll go there for the ladies.
I'll
what
go
I mean?
over there. I'll be your emotional support there. How about that?
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lift any weights. I'll do a little walking.
Just get on that treadmill. Maybe ask them if they got you can maybe eat a sandwich on that treadmill. Anything to get you on there.
Oh
You
yeah.
play well there.
Ah, Jim.
Jim, shut the hell up.
Jim.
Get back to the wall, Jim.
Yeah, turn around. I don't see a damn
Jesus
face.
Christ, Johnny.
Jeez, he just ruined it. He just ruined this episode. Why do we bring him back?
It's terrible.
Anyways.
Anyway, let's get to the calls, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Thank you for calling Planet Fitness North Chandler. This is Letty. How can I help you?
Yeah, hello. How's it going?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I had a quick question for you, real quick. It's 2020, and I have a friend that I'm really trying to get, to get going to the gym. He's a really large guy. I was just kind of wondering if I could possibly, pay like his gym membership or something.
Yes, if you do that, you just come on in and we'll help you out with that.
He's like a pretty large guy. I mean, he's like kind of pushing like 400 pounds. So I don't know if that's going to be like kind of a problem for it.
Well, this is a judgment-free zone. If it's his motivation to come in here and lose some weight, don't matter how much.
Well, the thing is
he
he kind of judges people himself, really. Like he's a really large guy, but he's always kind of judging other people as well.
Well, it's okay, but within time he will learn not to be judging others.
Well, that's great to hear, but I don't think you quite understand that. I'm trying to do it in secret for him because he's been trying to lose weight for a while now, but it's just like, I'm very worried about his health.
Tommy, what are you doing here?
Hold on a second. He's actually on the phone. Could you talk to him for a second?
Sure.
Yeah, hold on one second. I'm gonna pass the phone real quick. Hold up.
Hello?
Hi. So apparently you want to come in, use our Planet Fitness.
Well, my friend, Tommy, he's my good time friend. He's kind of forcing this whole thing on me. I don't know if I feel comfortable.
I'm just very worried about your health, Johnny.
I don't know if I feel comfortable about joining this gym membership.
I mean, you got to lose the weight, Johnny. You're up and you're hitting the 400 pounds now. Like, Jesus.
I'm sorry he's calling up, and he's wasting your time, but maybe I should drop a couple of pounds, maybe, but let me ask you a question. What's your policy on sandwiches?
Well, obviously, we do not have no sandwiches here, but you're always welcome to bring a sandwich for yourself if you do get hungry while you work out.
You can't be eating sandwiches on the treadmill. That's terrible.
I get hungry, okay.
We all get hungry, not just yourself. We all get hungry, so.
Johnny, it's all about losing the weight. You got to start with like eating less food.
Let me ask you a question. If I'm on the treadmill, I'm going like 5, maybe 2 miles per hour. Can I have a sandwich? Can I have a sandwich on it? Is there a food policy?
Well, there's not a food policy here. We are a judgment-free zone, but any motivation you have to get on that treadmill, I mean, we will help you on that.
Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to take the phone away from him for a second. I had a question for myself because I was kind of thinking about getting a gym membership for myself. Honestly, like what would you say is your ratio from men to women that attend the gym?
I would say 50-50.
About 50-50, you're saying. And like, what would you say is kind of the general like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the men there?
Well,
kind of,
let me see there.
when I go to a gym, I kind of want my men to kind of be like a 6, 7. It's nothing homosexual or nothing, but I just want to be working out with good-looking men. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want to be working with good-looking men, well, I think you should go to where the Chippendales are, right?
I'm sorry, what was that? The what? Excuse me. Hello, miss. Hello?
Hello, I'm here. But,
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. What?
Chippendales-
Can you repeat that, please?
Well, if you want to go where the good-looking men are, isn't there like somewhere for you to work out with the Chippendales and do some kind of practice workout with them?
Jeez.
Well, no, I was kind of going for something a little cheaper. I like my men a little bit cheaper. It's not homosexual or nothing, but I just for me personally, I like to work out with good-looking men. It's nothing homosexual. It's purely not homosexual. It's just.
Well, you know what? I like working out with good-looking men too. But,
Well, you know what I'm talking
it's
about then. You know
judgment-free
exactly.
zone and-
Well, I think Johnny wants to ask you a couple more questions. Hold on 1 second.
I'm sorry about. I'm so sorry. Tommy. He's. He's something else. He's been single a long time. So.
Well, that's because I choose to be it, Johnny. Like it's no big deal, really.
I feel like he's trying to get me this gym membership just to get to the guys. Just to get a couple.
I just want to work out with good-looking men. Is that a problem? I just want to get buff with them.
I'm really sorry about this, but are you guys 24 hours?
Yes, we are.
You 24 hours? Okay. Hey, what type of deals you got? Is there maybe a free trial? We can come in, take a look around, see.
If you do the free trial, you could go online, and depending on which club you want to do your free trial on, just scroll all the way to the bottom, and
Okay.
you could get the 1 day free day.
Just one day?
pass.
Okay. Is it?
Well, you're gonna need a couple more days.
24.
My friend Johnny over here he's gonna need a couple more days than just one. I know I'm willing to
Johnny,
pay
just
for
come on
him.
down, and we'll give him a tour of the facility, and he could come and check it out. See if
Okay,
he likes it himself.
that's great. That's wonderful to hear. Anyway, thanks for answering my questions.
Thank you so much.
Johnny's gonna be really appreciative of it. But anyway, you have a happy New Year, and I hope
you
you
as
enjoy the
well.
rest of your night shift.
Oh, I sure will. Thank you.
Well, that's wonderful. All right, bye-bye.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Well, it's been great.
It's been a great show, Johnny. I must say.
It's been great. So everybody, if you got a New Year's resolution, congratulations. But not me. I don't need it. I look great. Tommy,
we pretty much got Johnny a gym membership there.
I'll check it out. I'll go for the one day.
Me and you can go over there and maybe check it out a bit. Maybe I was,
she sounded kind of cute. So
she did sound pretty cute.
So,
and she was saying that the men were like, they're pretty good looking men over there.
Okay.
And for me, I like to pump a little iron with some good looking men. You know what I mean?
Okay, I don't know.
But
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, Tommy. But anyways, it's been a great episode.
It's been a great episode, Johnny.
It's good to have the show back finally after all these years.
It's really good to be back in front of the mic.
It is good. So next episode, it's going to be a nice month. It's Valentine's.
That's right.
It's
It's
going to be
Valentine's Day. Maybe we can reconnect you with your wife or something.
No,
Johnny.
no.
It might
Definitely
be a little.
not.
It might be a little. It make for an interesting show. Maybe.
No.
I'm really glad we got Jim back. He just left at the moment.
He just left. Thank God, because he was driving me crazy.
He was pissing me the hell off.
He's got all these weird conspiracy theories.
He's been saying all this weird stuff all night. It's probably it really explains why he was just kind of wandering around all over the in the streets.
It's weird.
It's a little weird.
But
it's no big deal.
We're gonna close it out. We used to do it with a song, not this time because.
Well, I think we could do a little song.
We could do a song. It's not gonna be a band because the bands suck out here. They suck.
It's hard to find a band. But like I said, I just barely came back to the States, so we got to go searching out for those bands again.
Maybe the next couple episodes, maybe we'll bring it back.
Yeah, we'll bring it back.
Not
to
this
you.
time.
But next month, February, the month of love, and it'll be something pretty special.
Something's coming out. Then you guys are gonna like it. So we'll see you next time on the Tommy and Johnny Show.
That's right. We love you because here on the TNJ Show, we ask the questions that everybody wants to ask,
but nobody wants to. You screwed it up, you son of a bitch. Good seeing you.